Hello viewers. Welcome to a new tour guide. Today we will be talking about what you can eat, drink and buy in Florida. This is the 7th episode. You can watch our first, second, third, fourth episodes and check the I button. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and if you want, you can comment your opinion about this video. So let's go. What you can eat in Florida. Florida's cuisine is a mix of many influences, and its styles vary across the state from north to south. North Florida has a more southern style. South Florida is a more Caribbean one. Early Spanish and African cuisines have been given a new spin with the impact of Cuban and other Caribbean cultures and from snowbirds escaping the northern U.S. winters. Being on a peninsula, Florida chefs have always had access to fresh seafood, and the long growing season provides fresh native vegetables almost year-round. 1. Citrus is a leading export, and a tourist is apt to see many roadside stands offering free samples of orange juice and fruits to be shipped or carried home. Florida also grows grapefruit, avocado, mango, papaya, passion fruit, kumquat, coconut, and other tropical fruits. These often provide the base for sauces and marinade and are also used in marmalades, soups, and desserts. Official state welcome centers located on I-10, I-75, and I-95 as you enter Florida offer free samples of orange juice to all visitors, a tradition that goes back decades. 2. Strawberries are another popular fruit in Florida. Outside I-4 east of Tampa, Plant City is the center of the Florida strawberry industry. During the peak season, February, many roadside vendors offer flat half-flats of strawberries for a small fraction of grocery store prices. Since individual farmers own most stands, the fruit sold was often harvested that morning or before. Fresh Florida strawberries are a treat no tourist should miss, at least if you visit in season. 3. Grouper is prevalent seafood caught in Florida's coastal waters. Fresh grouper is offered in many coastal cities, where local restaurants buy it straight from fishers, and it is often served fried or grilled on a sandwich. State inspectors have cracked down to ensure that all restaurants offering grouper serve grouper and not another less expensive whitefish. Snapper, snook, tarpon, marlin, and shark are other Florida fish that you can find at coastal restaurants, although they are not nearly as ubiquitous as grouper. 4. Southern food is available throughout most of North and Central Florida. Barbecue is widespread throughout the state, with many small barbecue shacks. Any platter costing over $10 should be avoided as the less expensive restaurants are almost always the best. Sweet tea is also standard throughout the state, although, unlike most areas in the South, you have a choice between sweet and unsweet tea. Boiled peanuts, which taste nothing like a regular peanut, can be found at roadside vendors and are worth trying. Dishes such as fried chicken, grits, okra, biscuits and gravy, and collard greens can also be found in restaurants and buffets throughout the state. 5. Cuban food is typical in the Miami and Tampa areas, with the most common dishes being the Cuban sandwich, flan, and black beans and rice. 6. Local specialties, not readily available in many other locales, include alligators. It is healthy, and most say it tastes like chicken, and it is often prepared like chicken nuggets. Key lime pie found elsewhere now is a Florida Keys invention, made from the local key limes. Florida bans indoor smoking in restaurants, but it is allowed outdoors unless the establishment prohibits it. What you can drink in Florida. Alcoholic beverages abound throughout the state. However, 5 rural counties in the northern third of the state are dry counties, and no alcohol is sold in them. Standalone liquor stores are often built into strip malls, supermarkets, and pharmacies, and most grocery stores, gas stations, and convenience stores sell beer and wine. Bars and clubs are popular throughout the state, with Miami Beach being well known for various themed and upscale bars with innovative mixed drinks. Unique bars and clubs can also be found in downtown Orlando and the nearby tourist areas closer to Disney and Universal's theme parks and resorts. No visit to Florida is complete without a cup of their famous orange juice. Like every other U.S. state, The purchase and possession age for alcohol is 21, and it's relatively well enforced. Underage drinking stings are frequent in most tourist areas. Florida allows smoking in bars, including those that serve food, but the bar must get less than 10% of its revenue from food. What you can buy in Florida. Florida is increasingly becoming a major destination for shopping. The Orlando and Miami areas are home to many shopping malls, including many outlet malls home to shops selling brand name products for discounted prices. Many stores sell souvenirs, although most are not locally produced. The Kissimmee area near Orlando has a much larger number of retail stores than is typical of U.S. cities. While traditionally, these shops catered primarily to American families on vacation, most now serve foreign shoppers who flock to these malls to buy cheaper products than at home. It's not uncommon at some shopping malls in Orlando to encounter tourists from around the globe, especially on weekdays when most Americans are working. Brazil has become the largest source of international visitors to the state in the last few years, with many coming on shopping group tours and sometimes wearing matching shirts. Due to this, major shopping centers in the Orlando and Miami areas now offer services in Portuguese. Most goods for sale in the state are subject to sales tax. In most conditions, the rate is 7%, but it varies from 6 to 7.5%. This rate is rarely listed on the advertised or displayed prices. This is all about the 7th episode. Thank you for watching this video entirely. You can watch our other tour guides about the USA if you want. Then you can visit our channel. If you like this video, I will repeat it. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.